say hello, my fellow apes, and see how many of you actually know what that means. Hopefully it's more than I think. Here's my pile of greens, and I have this grass green that Becky sent me. You guys must be sick of hearing me say this colour that Becky sent me. I'm doing something Thyme and Olive Leaf. So, and it is like super orange. I'm terrified now. So usually when they're really dark like that, they tend to race. So it's actually quite nice. It was one that I thought that I wouldn't like, and yet I do. Anyway, so I'm going to mix this up. You can see there's still little floaties of my hard oils in there. I wasn't overly worried about it. It's pretty friggin' hot here, so, you know. For those of you who are new, sometimes you wonder how long someone will stick blend something. This doesn't have any lye in it yet. What I'll do is I'm just going to stick blend this so it's ready to go to put the lye in it, and then I'll come back and we'll start doing colours, and then we'll put the lye in, okay? So that's all just mixed up. That's just all my hard oils, my soft oils, and my goat's milk. I've just realised that I haven't actually poured out the lye from the big container into the little container, because, there you go, I pre-batch my lye. That's about half full. This is a 5 litre container, I think, and what I'll do is I'll pour it out of here into a smaller container, and then pour that into my mix. So I will do that now, and then we'll come back. Okay, so as you can see, I've now put my lye in a smaller container. This is a good one. It has a non-slip ring on the bottom of it. Okay, that's kind of amusing. On the bottom of it, so it doesn't slide around the bench too much. So yeah, so I'm going to go over to the scales, because we're starting to get some dessert happening here, and measure out the lye, and we'll be back. Oh, okie dokie. I'm not entirely sure why I'm over-explaining things today. Judging by what's going on anyway, I'm not getting any new subscribers, I'm actually losing, so... which is fair enough. Like, I have opinions, and not a lot of people like my opinions, and yeah, no, I've lost 7 subscribers in the last month. So I must have said something that pissed people off. I probably insulted Donald Trump or said I was an atheist, one of the two. That's usually what annoys people the most. Cheers. There goes the Tower of Green. Alright, what I would like to do before I mix this up any further is mix it up further. The little bits of whatever this is, I'm pretty sure is still poppy seed. Now I've cleaned out the container, but it still looks like poppy seeds, so I'm not sure how there's still poppy seeds in that container. But there was nothing in there before I put this thing in there, so I'm guessing that the poppy seeds might have been stuck up in there. Alright, so what I was thinking was I might just dump a bunch of green in here before I stick blend. I'm just going to dump it all in there. Why not? And then I will make a different green in another container, and we can just sort of... We might even just use like a little bit of black pearl or something and just darken that. That's a good idea, actually. Let's do that. We don't need all the greens. Alright. Okay, so I do get asked how long I stick blend for. So what I will do is, because I always cut it out now because no one wants to watch me stick blend, I'll count and then I'll tell you. That was about 10 seconds on the lowest speed possible. This has a pulse button, which I use it in here when I clean off, and then it has the power button, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously 1 is the lowest setting, so it always lives on the 1. And I'm putting all the bubbles in there again. That's not emulsified yet. You can actually see that it's not. See how it's still... Can you see? I don't know. It's hard for me to tell. Oh, I don't know. Oh, because the light's over there. But see how you can still see the lines in there? It just means that it's not quite sticking together yet. So I'm going to give that a couple more seconds. If I can reassemble my stick blender. Okay, so that was about 6 seconds, I guess. Now I have absolutely no clue how this is going to react. I don't even have a mold out. Alright, so I have these tools here, which you regulars will have seen me use before. Anyone new to the channel, not so much, and I haven't used them for a while. What they are is they're adhesive spreaders. There you go, thank you, sticker, for tiles. And you use, like, you need different depths and widths for different tile glue. So these are really cool. If you pour some soap in and then you run it down your mold, and you'll get that actual shape. So I thought we might use one of these today, and I think I'm going to use that one, because what we might do, so we'll need a bigger container than that. Sorry. I'm going to pour some of this off and keep this colour. That might be too much. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. It's like I've never soaped before. So yeah, I'm going to do, I think that's about half, I don't know. I'm going to be making some changes to the channel next year. I'm still going to be releasing soap videos, just like I always do for you guys who are regular and are always here and want to see them. That is absolutely 100% not going to change. I am going to be finally releasing some resin videos and some other crafting videos. I hopefully will have some time to start filming some doll customizing videos, hopefully. That's so time consuming, it's ridiculous. And yeah, and I also would like to do some videos just having a chat about things that I think are interesting, like, you know, what's happening with trans people at the moment, and religion and stuff like that. So yeah, alright, I'm going to stick blend this because I still don't have the fragrance in here. Perfect! Bloody perfect. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with this fragrance. I'm so sorry about the throat clearing. I wish I could not do it. It would be fabulous, but unfortunately I do not have a choice. Alright, let's pour half of this in and see what happens. I've gone quiet. Yes, I know I've gone quiet. See, sometimes I put a lot of bubbles in when I stick blend. That is actually not riced at all. It's really, really good. So, another one I was freaking out about for no apparent reason. Oh well, it's good that you freak out and be prepared for the worst and then the worst hasn't happened. If anything, it's just stayed as loose. It's beautiful. And it's a really nice smell. It's actually very green. I know that sounds silly, but it smells green to me. So, and it's too fluid. I'm just realizing to do this, it's way too fluid. You need a fairly solid soap for that. So what I will do is I'll dump the rest of that in there. I'm really surprised. I've got to say, I'm super surprised with this. I really expected it to do stupid things. I have Bulgarian rose and black rose and oud. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. They're just the dudes that were on Doctor Who to me. Well, that wasn't spelled the same. Which I assume those two are going to go friggin' mental on me. And but yeah, look at this. Oh my god, I can't do what I wanted to do. Absolutely 100% cannot do that. Alright, change plans. We'll do that with another soap. Holy shit. This is crazy. And how beautiful is this colour? I don't think the camera's... Let me have a look. The camera's not really picking up how really pretty this colour is. It is a beautiful green. Oh my god, it's so fluid. Oh Lord. I can stick blend the shit out of it, I guess, but I don't really want to. I don't know what to do with fluid soap. Oh dear, first world problems. Don't know what to do with fluid soap. How bad is that? I guess we're doing it in the pot swirl, because what else do you do with fluid soap? Really? I mean, that's beautiful. It's like, if anything, it's reverse trace, I think. Honestly, that's crazy. I don't think there's going to be very much swirl in this at all. What I'll do is I'll leave a little bit in there so I can pour it on the top. This is crazy, seriously. Side or end? Where should I pour it from? I think I'm going to pour it from the middle and let it just fan out. I can't believe how liquid that is. It's now just starting to do something, so like it's just starting, but it's still not very thick. Oh Lord, mess! Oh no! Mess! Oh my god! Wow, that's super impressive. Yeah, no, that's still liquid as. Liquid as. I just needed to move it and that was it. It was still liquid. That's crazy, guys. That is brilliant. I will have to write that down. Well, let me get the rest of this out. Sorry, I'm now in your way. All you're seeing is the bottom of a bloody bucket. And it really is a nice smell. I quite like that. That's not what's making me clear my throat. For those of you, again, who are new or haven't watched very many videos, I have postnasal drip and really bad sinuses, and sometimes it just plays up, sometimes it doesn't, and apparently it's playing up now. Probably because I turned the friggin' camera on. Oh dear. But yes, I'm well aware that those of you that have stuck around for so long do so because you like that, you know, I can laugh at myself, that I just crack jokes, that I'm honest. And I know that those who haven't stuck around don't like those things, and they don't like listening to me talk. And that's perfectly fine, because we're all different and we all like different things. That's fine. So, but I would like to make more videos about different things as well as doing just this. So I mean, this isn't just like, my end goal is to have lots of videos about lots of different things, because I like lots of different things, and I like making videos. So yeah. So anyway, I'm going to make a mess over there. Oh, and you never see what I was doing. You can't even see it. Why is it so far off camera? Who knows? It's a smell me. Although I think I'm going to change those. I'm not sure if I told you guys. With these being out, with the smell me's being out in the shop all day, every day, and because I've had the aircon on because it's been so freaking hot and smoky, they're losing their smell a lot quicker than soap normally would. So I'm thinking what I might do is I might make smell me's in melt containers with melt and pour, because melt and pour holds its smell for, I'm pretty sure, eons. I don't think it ever comes out of melt and pour, does it? So, I mean, I've found melt and pour in the cupboard that I've had that, you know, is 2-3 years old, and it still smells stronger than cold process. I mean, cold process will still smell if it's wrapped up in plastic, but not when it's sitting out all day, every day. Some do, some don't. I've noticed that there's a few that lose quicker than others. Obviously, a lot of citrus-based ones do tend to go quicker. Don't do that. You gotta clean those, you fool. Alright, so something interesting on the top. And as you can see, see how that, I mean, that's still fairly loose. I mean, and that's a water discount. I'm now soaping with 10%, 28%. Normally you do 38%, and I'm doing 28%, so a 10% water discount, which is significant when it comes to how a soap will react. You know what? I think I'm just going to go backwards and forwards. I'm just going to use, oh, that's a paintbrush. I don't know why there's a paintbrush. Something a little bit thicker. All right, and this is one of the easiest tops, and you guys can do it. Even if you're new at soaping, seriously, guys, this is so easy. You ready? Get your chopstick, and then you start at the top, and you go backwards and forwards, and backwards and forwards, just like that. You don't need to go into the soap very deep. It's up to you. It doesn't really make much difference if you do. I'll show you how deep I've gone into the soap when I finish. I'm going to go back over that, but you can see. So there you go, so it's about 1 centimetre. You can figure that out in Imperial, because I don't know what that is. Because, you know, and see, this is the reason why I lose subscribers. We live in the modern world, so we use metric, not imperial, and then people get the shits when I say things like that. And I really don't care. Although, you know what? Actually, I won't. I think I'll leave it. I really like that. I think it looks really nice. Okay, so glitter. To glitter or not glitter is always the question. Should be always the question every day from the minute you wake up. And the answer to that is, oh, I have 3 different greens. That's right. Yay! I guess the answer is glitter. I kept these out because these are new glitters that I had bought from my Mica Obsession that I haven't tried yet. We have Cosmic Dust Glitter, which is super hard to open, which is really pale, and it looks like that green, and it's got little sparkles of blue. It's very pretty. And then this one is Celestial Glitter. Oh, I hate these containers. And that's just, there's still little sparkles of blue, but not so much. That's more just all different shades of green. And then this one is called Emerald Valley Glitter, and so perfectly named because it's very emerald. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna go with these two. I think we don't need the middle one. So we'll leave that for another project. Alright, now I don't have anything other than a spoon. So I'm just gonna give this a little test on here first. Oh, that's quite pretty. That's pretty. Alright, so we're gonna go the pale one down the pale side. But yes, I know that, like I was saying before, I know that my views, a lot of people don't agree with them, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. So, I don't agree with a lot of other people either. But yeah, it's an interesting, I wonder, I'm always curious as to what the hell I've said in like the last month that has really pissed people off. It's like, I want to know, probably just so I can say it again. I don't go out of my way to purposely piss people off unless they deserve it, you know. But I also won't hold back. If I have an opinion, I will state it, and I will not do so tactfully because I have none. My poor old daddy's always like, you know, you can tell a little white lie. I'm like, no, Dad, a little white lie is still a friggin' lie. I don't lie. If someone asks me, do I look fat in this, and they look fat in this, the answer will always be straight up yes. No ifs, buts, or, you know, any tact at all. The answer will just always be yes. Yes, you do. Get out of that, you fat cow. I probably wouldn't say that. Well, it depends. If it was Brie, my best friend, I would probably say that to her. But she would know that I was just joking. This colour, this Emerald Valley, is a very pretty... If you paired this with a red glitter, it would be perfect for Christmas. And I cannot put glitter on evenly to save my life. The fan is on. There's just glitter going everywhere. Whatever. But the reason I'm still making the smell me's is because, you know, I have this idea to make these ones that are melt and pour, but when it will ever actually happen, Christ only knows. I'm sure that annoys people too, that I blaspheme. But I mean, that's a pretty Aussie thing. We're real sort of, I don't know, Australians are a lot more laid back about everything than the rest of the world, I think. We just don't give a shit. Seriously, we just don't give a shit about stuff. We're such a lazy culture. It's like, yeah, whatever. I'd rather just sit around the pool and have a friggin' beer and a sausage sandwich than worry about, you know, what dickhead's doing what in Parliament now. So, alright, that's finished. It's kind of alright. I'm not a fan of the glitter. Yes, you heard it here first. Just, I don't know. That emerald was the wrong colour. It's too green. It's too green. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling because this is 24 minutes. Holy shit! Alright, it won't be when I'm finished editing. Ugh. I might change my gloves while I'm at it. This is another reason why I don't wear gloves. Hello, in Australia, this is disgusting. That is sweat, people. And this is why we don't like wearing gloves in this country. Or anything that has any sort of long sleeves or footwear or anything. I'm going to shut up now. I'll see you for the cutting. Bye. Hello. Listen, you know you're living in a small town when your friends have to bring you fuel. We have a service station here, or servo as we call it here in Australia, but they haven't got any fuel because we had the fires, so... Nice! Very nice. I forgot how we poured this. How did we pour this? I don't remember. It was yesterday. I really don't remember. Oh, I know, this wasn't in the pot swirl, just from the side, wasn't it? That's turned out really nice. I like it. I can't say I'm as much of a fan of the smell now. It's very green. It still smells very green. So, but the colours look really good. I like the colours. So, and that pale green is really pretty. Still digging that. So anyway, yes, my friends are coming out. We told Julie that Brie and I couldn't afford lunch. And so she's taken it upon herself that she's decided she's just going to shout us anyway. And yeah, and I just happened to mention that I don't have any fuel. And the service station in this place has had no fuel for over a week now, which I don't understand. The road's been open for over a week. I don't know why they couldn't have got fuel. That's kind of stupid, but anyway. So I was just going to like, the lights on and everything, and I've been driving around under empty for a week. Well, that's actually like that piece. So yeah, so they've decided they're going to bring me a jerry can of fuel, so I was just going to take my chances. If worse comes worse, I'd call Dad and he can come and save me. Alright, that's it. That's nice. Oh, pop out the little smell me. There we go. It's funny how these ones don't get any soda ash, but this one actually does. That's really weird. I wonder... see, surface area shouldn't make any difference, but anyway, I don't know. I honestly don't know what the science is behind that not getting soda ash and that getting soda ash. That's someone messaging me telling me that they've got me fuel, I would imagine. Alright, you'll have to watch the next soap cutting to find out what happened. Bye!